Alright, good evening, Your Honor. What a week. What a week. Alright, so. Luckily, nothing blew up. Yeah, video only right now. What's the command to generate the world? You load all the chunks around you? I don't know. I do not know. Alright. Yeah, got a bit of this stuff. Yep, a little bit of that. Oh lord, did they even get through everything? God. Okay, well, slight issue there, I guess. The wire mill make my funny? It did. Make that electrolyzer that we were gonna do. That is wrought iron. Certainly do not have. Okay, hold on. Okay, we have a little bit of wrought iron. Alright. Electrolyzer. Easy. Oh yeah, all this. Oh yeah, I forgot the bull stuff. Yeah, it's a little bit rough. But either way, I think we should be able to grab all of this and just start electrolyzing it. Especially this Falarite. I need it 9.17. We do have more over here. Not a lot, but something. Alright, should be fine. Alright, this setup probably won't stay here. Maybe. Like, no, I might make a second floor, or we just push back this factory either that way or this way. Because we're gonna need a passive stuff. A little bit. Another heart. Well, hopefully this gambles us some gallium. Then I guess we could... Is this an LV? No. Azurite maybe? MV. Damn. I think there's anything we could do. I take out all of these that we can just smelt quick. It's a little bit of lazurite. It's not even done. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, I thought I almost put this into the drawer. Oh, that's full already. Well. Yeah, another drawer. Oh, we don't have one? We just make one. Although by hand it's the same recipe, so. We not. Oh, have chests in here already. Or not. Of course. Put them all in there. And I just need a little bit of wood. Yeah, bulk craft some chests, 2 planks, 2 logs, and assembler. Yep, that's pretty much what we did. We have like 38 of them. Just the drawers that suck. I might actually need 2 of these. They don't want to make an upgrade. Pog. Alright, that's done. How did this... Okay, odd. Alright, so we have a little bit of lazurite that I guess we'll be electrolyzing later on to call it aluminum. But, gallium. Not that we have an EBF to make it, but gallium nonetheless. Oh yeah, let me get the charcoal restarted. Steel. Yes, water breathing. Nausea. Alright. Oh yeah, allo allo. Grab this charcoal. And then a little bit of iron, which we should have. We do not. We do not. I need to go mining for more. Okay. Back. All that delicious steel. It's gonna be immediately made into plates. We're not like waiting around. And rods as well. See, should probably finish the floor because they're gonna be shoving an EBF at like the very end of the line, I think. Poor chisel's about to run out. It served us so well. Like making this entire base. I want to say the line. Oh god, not yet, not yet. That'll be its own like separate building. Alright. Should probably replace this pipe too. Good. There you go. Okay. Good enough. I can only hope that when we put the EBF down, it'll be enough for it. Which we pretty much have to do now if we want to make anything good. Maybe just get to MV. Maybe start thinking about diesel or like benzene or just oil processing. So I think eventually we'll just have the steam power our like, diesel or benzene setup. Eventually, you know. Another wrench though. That in. Alright, EBF, my beloved. Where is it? Might as well make it. We'll just make it by hand. We need 11 of these. The actual controller. Yeah, input bus. Output. A hatch, of course. Maintenance hatch. Muffler. Gotta remember all of these. You'll see. Hello, hello. God, rare. Hope you're out of work already. Or at least. Hopefully. Did you sign up for the 999 challenge, see? I don't know if you did. You're in Atlanta airport? Oh, you're on my side of the country? Eek. Is 99 game you're gonna be streamed? No. Not the actual video game, like 9 beers, 9 innings, 9 hot dogs or whatever. Going to Ohio? Oh, I'm sorry. When is it again? This Saturday. Which, I don't know if a lot of us are gonna live through that. But we'll see, right? Surely. You know, how bad can it be? Oh. Forgot, it's all the way over here. Let's make enough for one. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be a chill Saturday night. So I think it's gonna be anything but. Hmm. Yeah, need lube. Need to brew this. Actually, no, we might need to make the distillery. Might be better. You know, it's gonna take ages. Oh. Oh, of course. Oh, hold on. Don't I have one of these? I do not. MV bag as well. Well, we're making the distillery. Gonna take absolute ages, but alright, so we're missing tin, wrought iron, and oh, easy. Oh, there it is. Good. I think we need a few of these. Missing tin. Or iron, maybe? In here. Favorite age or tier in GTNH? Probably like the very start of AE2. So, late HV, early EV. That's like when it actually starts becoming, oh, you gotta like do all these various processes. You can actually start passiving a lot of stuff pretty easily. It's having everything in one place too. Yes, the pump. Alright. Do a little brewing. Yeah, any more wire. How you doing? We're doing pretty good, pretty good. We are out of cable. Over. Yeah, I think we should be able to get to the EBF today. Ideally. Yeah. Or tin wire. It's funny how if making 16x wire is a lot quicker. But who am I to judge? That's why the factory starts to grow exponentially. Exactly. You can get some like automated processes going early on, but all like basic stuff and be fancy. Alright, how many machines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we can still fit 2 more without having to worry about burning the cable, maybe. Though some machines do use more than 1 amp. Playing your solo run today after 2 hours searching, wasn't able to find a tin vein. Oh no. Now, are you using the ore finder wand or actually walking around digging down? Because there's 2 different types of tin. There's like cassiterite sand and then cassiterite like ore. They might have just been unlucky. But yeah, we need a lot of creosote. Little bit to spare. Okay, lube, Hillary, or creosote actually. Alright, only 24. All right. 8 liters out of 4,000. That's gonna finish. I'm gonna center the battery on cable so you get less loss, easy to move steam around. Yeah, I realized that after building it. Not gonna lie. Kind of a, not the best design either. But yeah, I think I'll have to put the cable behind it. For now, we'll fix it later. Type of thing. I think it's possible to complete Greg Tech with no AE2 network. I know there's one lunatic doing it. I've seen the screenshots of like the diamond chest wall. But yeah. Like, very tedious. You might be able to. But God forbid you actually do. Alright. Doing. Do clay dust for early stuff. Yeah, moving up. No. Brick dust. Of course. I have a little bit of brick dust. 3 whole gallium from that. Cooking. Running clay. The machine. Nope. Back to the little multi-block. You have all the wires. The lube's making. I guess we can make this really quick. Items. Yep. Can I just have a bunch of rods? Now I do. One spare. But that's fine. God, we still have so much space. We've barely used half of this golden compartment. Great. I love it. Alright. Next is roller. Why is it trying to make it with a normal furnace? Weird. That does take less. Make a few. And then just 15 these. Some poor villager's gonna lose his house. Tragic. Oh man. I was watching Waffle a bit today in like all the progress that he's done, but he's still handcrafting stuff. And just not using like an assembly machine to build stuff for cheaper. Like these blast furnaces they use like 2 less iron if you put them in here. And that stuff adds up pretty quick when you're like auto crafting. But it is what it is. EBF time. I guess we only have to get that one thing, but have to get everything else. And we need 3 LV, 5 LV machine stuff. No, 7. Christ. It is. Yeah, can't really make it with that, so boom. And we need to make 7 of these. Missing in wire. Should be good now. Okay, I have 7 of those. Then we need to build the... I'll have to put that in the assembler. Need the chest. Need the tin cable. Tin cable. We also need a tank. Should be very tedious, okay. God bless, we have a lot. And now we just need a few pieces of glass. Alright, 31 there. 64 there. Alright, we're good. And then the alley smelt it? Yep. Got our big boy here. That got clogged yet again. But matter. I think we were trying to make what, red alloy cable? Yeah, that's ULV. Really useful. Oh, stop it. Alright, so boom, bunch of glass. Should make. Yeah, obsidian glass. How's this, it's got 1 bucket. Getting there. I need to refill it up. Should be more than enough. Can't even make more. Tragic. And all that I need is 2 iron rings. Yeah, I need to watch the... Phone 2. I've never heard of that. But I don't really watch movies, do I now? Probably should. Hell, the last time I watched a movie was last weekend. I watched that war movie with a waffle at like 5 a.m. Oh, I definitely stayed up a little bit too late. Yeah, 16th October. Yeah, hello, hello. Alright, Your Honor, we get a little bit of alumina. So. Let's see, input, output. Blue. That's a 1. Chest. LV. In, right? That's a 2 real quick. And yeah, the input hatch is going to be that, but a tank. Do this. Doesn't even need the cable. Yeah, what movie did you watch with Waffle? I actually forgot the name, but it was like just this one continuous fight in the Middle East with like U.S. soldiers. They were just in this one house the entire movie, and then at the very end they just leave and nothing happened, other than shooting everywhere, people getting injured. But it was just one engagement, and that's it. Yeah, quite the movie. Crowbar. There it is. Throw away some of this stuff. Okay, worry about that. Everything else back in. Warfare? Yeah, that was a movie. Saving Private Ryan. No, I think I watched that on my own. I think. Maybe? Did I? I don't even know. But yeah, that was a good movie. Let's screw, really. Be lazy, because we're only making 1 for now. Alright. We got that. Now, the only thing we need is the LV energy hatch, which is going to take a little bit. This is only halfway done. Kind of abysmal. What can you do? I think we should probably move this. In. Alright, 3.58 tin. I think we're good on tin. Copper, all of this junk. Walk it over. Oh yeah, we need to make maybe the muffler hatch. Did that. We make this abysmal thing. Low voltage coil. Another page. Need at least 4 of them. Yeah, 4 of them. Fine steel wire. Killing me. Actually, which is that? Only 8. We plan to make 4 EBFs. All at LV. That much, wouldn't it? Alright, wire mill, you're done. 2, 3. A little bit of tin. But actually, yeah, we're gonna need this, but not in 16x. Yeah, 4x should do it. Leave the rest. But yeah, hello, good evening, good evening. The EBF today, ideally, and at least get some aluminum started. Alright, we have that, and we need magnetic rods. And since it's the 1. Right. Go to bed. Quick. Almost 3/4 there. So I guess why not? Oh, this is finishing. Could really quickly organize our inventory a bit, but build the area where it's going to be in. Now, since this is just smelting ores and that's like the very end of it, I have a feeling we'll just put the oven like in the back. Oh, everything's empty. Just convenient. A good place. We will want access to the back there, so do. And maybe another chest if we ever have to. Go to lazarite. But once we get MV, this thing is going to just be our aluminum supply. It's just going to be free real estate. Yeah, we're just going to have one electrolyzer just electrolyze literally everything that we can. The poor thing. Extra steam turbines. There's the copper nickel wire. Cryolite alumina. Tragic. Oh yeah, the molten tin we started, we need to actually grab, don't we? Okay, there should be a stack of empty cells that we use, yep. Right, 16 of those. So for that, we also need Call it. Make an insulator. Need 2 stacks of it though. Not good. So this made that. Perfect. Use this with silicon. Not silicon. Soda's quartz, wherever we had it. There it is. Okay, perfect. And this thing will... Oh yeah, the plates are going to be gone first before the Soda's quartz is. And again, go. Alright, 2 stacks of that. And then all we need to do is put this in a assembler, set to 3. A little bit of molten tin. Okay. How is it even placed on the machine? Or at least like let me open the UI. Alright, so the coils are also done. Getting there. Need 4,000 of this. Poor machine is doing its best. And once we get 64, I might as well just throw it in now. Yeah, 64 on this. Yeah, it should be 16 foil blocks. Alright, now for the little area. I guess this will be it here, maybe? We're just at the very end. It is odd, so yeah, need to smack the hamsters to run faster. I'm trying. Alright, this is where pretty much our 2x2 EBF would be. Might gonna have some clearance in the back. Alright, that's probably fine. Then I'm gonna do the good thing and build it up 1 higher. Trying. It is trying. Alright. Output. Maybe, do we make it one block in the air? We have all the wiring on the back, under it. So I think, we're seeing it, someone did it like this. Had everything, you put the fluid under it. Be fine. And then 2 LV in the back, and then coil blocks. Yeah. Easy peasy. And this is actually done. So we can do this. And then in the assembler at 4, you need a... Okay. A little expensive. Do you recommend needs maintenance covers on every machine? Maybe on the EBF. Maybe to start. But yeah, I mean, you could put an alarm on every single machine and have it jump scare you when there's a small issue, which, you know, it would be nice. Just to know if a machine is faulty or whatnot. Yeah, definitely could. Boom. Need 4 of them? 2 of them. Missing 2 of those, really. You know, there's the coils. Ah, but we're missing the stupid... call it... resistors. Vacuum tubes. Have enough of them. Although, we have the tubes. Copper wire. Let's hit 5 really quick. That's a bending machine. Yeah. Dude, can you imagine if like your EBF just had an issue and it was like, yeah, I have an issue, blows up. That'd be rough. What am I missing here? Oh, steel rods. Alias can't even fit it all. Alright. Or for the clean room, void all recipe outputs. Oh yeah, for the clean room is like a must to have an alarm on it if anything ever goes wrong in it. Okay, 2 of those. That recipe. Oils, vent, pumps. Missing tin and more iron rods. Immediately polarize this one. So great just to craft everything. It'll never get old. Just being able to make that many at a time. Okay. I'll let this finish. In the meantime, another bed. Already nighttime. And then... You're not gonna use this one because if anything, we might move our EBF and there goes that. Oop. 3 bags. Love to see it. Hey there. Alright, we're up to 30 LV loot bags. 31. What is this? Alright. Neat. Few chunks away from things pollution affects. Oh. Not that we have to worry about that. Minimize the distance, yeah. Output hatches and buses will automatically push into tanks and inventories placed next to them. Okay, so yeah, so the Steam ones don't do that, but now we have upgraded LV ones that just do that. It's very nice. One delays. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah, also avoid if they're full. What's this one? GTEU meter. Basic information. An entire coil block. Sure, that might be a thing we make. Maybe. Tool bag. Already have one. Look at us questing. So quick. Although it's just like minor things, so it's whatever. Alright, back to LV. 52 of those. We can grab the rest. That. This needs circuit 4. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. Pumps. Oh, and 4 tin cables. Should put away. You know, we should do battery work on bees and get oil and fuel bees going for infinite oil so you can show off how OP they are. There is, I could also do the Thaumcraft way of getting those trees that just make cobblestone into soul sand and just centrifuge that. I could either go Thaumcraft or bees, which either one is probably good, realistically. Although the Thaumcraft one's a lot easier, it's just block placers and breakers for soul sand. And also get nether quartz out of it, and nether rack. But, yeah. Okay, good cables. Yawning. Right, and we should have plenty of that to charge our little turbines. Missing. Oh. Did I put 4 in? I swear I shift-clicked 4 into there. Weird. Yeah. Also don't understand what all the buzz is about. I'm still baffled that Waffle, whatchamacallit, like, is still handcrafting. There's assembly machines and everything. X. That's probably enough. Oh, just so we're easier. I guess it doesn't like that. Okay. Not like. Can maintenance hatch be on top? Can it not be? Damn, if it is bottom only, then tragic. Guess so. Alright, so boom, cable. I'm looking at this. Do we want a battery buffer for the EBF? I feel like we'll just... We're getting steam directly from the actual things over there. Should be fine, right? More building blocks. Just in time for EBF maiden voyage. Yep, our beloved June TM. Spinning up. Please no boom. Really not. Alright. Is that? Alright, let me make a big old chest really quick. Only the finest chests. So, it could be diamond, but cut up a diamond plate and it takes ages. We have few diamond plates, but yeah, not waiting. We'll upgrade them eventually. And that's MV, yeah. Alright, so new page. Move all these recipes. Plates. And I think, yeah, alumina dust. And I guess I'll grab all of that. You get a bit more brick dust. Not that much. We have a few. But everything else for early stuff. Washing. Truly questing. I such achievements would pop up even if you like just pick it up from a chest or something. If only. Alright. Things should be good. Oh, the actual maintenance. Of course. I need a crowbar. Driver. Hammer. Soft hammer. We need a file. Definitely need a soldering iron. Does need some type of steel. Well, I should probably use steel. That's all it is. Alright, do we have enough lithium, actually? Make one extra battery. I think we gambled so much that we don't. Let's just make it sodium. We won't be using it too often. Fine. We only have the lepidolite to gamble with. Out of here. Why are there two horsemen? Christ. Okay, good enough. Alright, so back to the soldering alloy. We need this battery. Actually need that hammer. Let me just stuff it. Alright, so for this, we need a steel bolt. Yeah, cut it. Boom. Yes, it has to be lithium. Curse you. It does. Alright, we're just gonna... We'll replace that one later. So silicon bottom. Steel. Can it be steel? Okay, iron rod, I guess. Read requirements. And file screwdriver. I mean, it has to be like... No, it shouldn't have to be empty. There you go, we're good. Worried. Maybe I may be blind. A little bit. Alright, in addition to that, I think we grab 8 of these, we have to smelt them into an ingot. And then we make it into a fine wire. There's no steam in there. How is there no... Screws loose. Okay, we need a screwdriver in the soldering alley. Oh, we do. But one of these we don't need. I think it's the hard hammer. Let's give some for free. Oh yeah, if you choose like the soldering alley over the loot bag, I think, right? Unless there is a quest for... Or the duct tape. Yeah, no, I'm taking the 3 loot bags. Free gamba or soldering alloy? Hi there. Go to bed. That's a backup, not bed. Free MV bag? Pretty much, yeah, once we get the assembler. I think already full, it is. Now you run away. No, not in the plants. Gremlin. Right, so. Try using this more. Our base is a bit... That rendering's broken. Oh well. Okay, so fine, boom. What else can we do? Probably replace the high pressure boiler tank, shouldn't we? But I think we might be fine. And I kind of want to have the charcoal so we can make it into blocks. 32k, it's full. Oh my god. I can't even use this much. My lord. Our ovens are too good. I need voiding on it. I actually need to put voiding on that. Insane. Alright, compressor, yeah. Holy moly. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to, like, remember to periodically fill that up. Or we set up a system where it just makes it in the blocks and then puts it in the actual burner over there. Because we have a low pressure for the charcoal, but then a high pressure for the creosote, which is only feeding them multi-blocks. I didn't bother to fix this whole setup, but should. Although, it's going up. Alright. So, quick. No valid recipe. Alright. I have the most valid recipe ever. Good old aluminum. Once we make the good chests. We made the good chest. Alright, now. Just no recipe and we get 4 at a time. Kind of loud, but it is working. 80 seconds. Maybe we turn that down. How do we do this and then? Yeah, how does Steam look now? I mean, for the EBF, we're going straight from this, so I think it's fine. Like, honestly, I could just disconnect this and only have the creosote for the oven. Yeah, the EBF, I mean. But, yeah, we need wooding on that. Or just make it larger. This can fit 2 more, right? So I'll have to do that. This is 6 pistons. Nasty. Yeah, you got a single void upgrade from a quest. Maybe I could have like remembered, like thought that we would be somewhere. Buy with coin. Can you just straight up buy it with the coin? The voiding upgrade. Oh, the piston, yeah. I should do that. Say a piston. It's just the glass dust, not really useful. Alright, how many pistons do we have? 3. I would it be to craft 3 more. Okay, you'd only need 6 cobblestone, red alloy plate, and a wire cutter and wrench because they're gonna break if we use them. Alright. Let's see, what else was it? cobblestone. I know where we can get plenty. Alright. Done. Oh, this makes these really slow. Oh well. So yeah, wrench and wire cutter. Wrench. Let me move the wire cutter. Cutter. Heal. Move it. There it is. Okay, so that. A saw. Missing a stick. Fine, so file, saw, cutter. Gaming. Saw barely is there, but we'll take it. Actually, can I do this? No, that'd be too easy. Yeah, I didn't know where's a move. All the same type shortcut. Do you have that turn on a config somewhere? Nope. Like move all by that, do you mean like you just hold an item in your hand and you shift double click over and it moves all of the same type? Like hold it, shift double, done. Throws it over there. It is very good whenever you have to move like a bunch of charcoal and whatnot. Alright. Items. I already made a piston. So, we do that, this, two of those. Make a few drawers now. $60 seconds per. Alright, well that'll get done eventually. For some unknown reason, GTNH throws it on the floor half the time. Yeah. I know how to consistently throw it on the floor, at least. I think if you hold this and you press Shift Q, it'll drop everything on the ground. But yeah, sometimes, like, I think if you do it like... But no, it sometimes drops onto the floor, but you can make it drop it on the floor even more consistently if you Shift Q it. Maybe it's like from that or something, I don't know. Alright, good. Achievement, another loot bag. Up to 36 already, jeez. If you throw above the inventory, it will drop all. It's all these like small keybinds and like quality of life stuff. For the most part, you know, accidentally dropping everything on the ground is bad. Especially if you don't have a magnet, but once you do have a magnet, it's whatever. Need this sword. Alright. How's our first 4 aluminum? Here it is. I believe. It should not run out of... call it. Steam at all. Got the EBF a little bit, you know, it might be on, it might be cooking. Looking a little bit. You fat finger through your pickaxe into Crucible. Tragic. Oh no. Really unlucky. Yeah, well, while the EBF is building, I guess we can worry about getting arsenic. I know we have real gar. Real. Have any more? We got like a very small amount from the nether whenever we went there. It's not a lot, but it's gonna be useful. So we can take this, mortar it, not mortar it. Is that picky? I think it is. Yeah, we only have 9, so we'll get 4 of the dust for arsenic. Should be enough to make like 2 nuggets or 3 because we have 3 gallium. Yeah. Get that real quick. We need to get this to cut in line. Alright, so giving barely any time right there. Fine dust. Centrifuge. And I'll make a little bit of arsenic. I think that's a quest, maybe? No, maybe not. The light. We can't electrolyze just yet. Okay, arsenic. Just one more. We'll be on our way. I think we'll actually cut in front of the EBF, making the aluminum just to put this in. One quest with Cobaltite, EBF. Oh, does the arsenic ingot? Oh, it does have arsenic, doesn't it? That's also a blast furnace. Roasted arsenic, you then roast that with carbon. Yeah, I'll have to possibly do that. Yeah, that's what you should be doing instead of this. Yeah, it just tells you to go electrolyze an MV. Don't even bother with it. Times are super short, so it's goaded. Yeah, 6 seconds isn't too bad. And I guess it would void all the carbon, like sulfur dioxide, which we wouldn't care about. Problem is getting oxygen. It's an annoying part right now. I think the best thing would be to get, yeah, limonite. EBF is back to Loud Boy. And there should be 20 ingots of aluminum. This nice blue ingot. Yeah, getting ready for tier 2 MV in that loot bag. Save that dioxide for sulfuric acid too. I think for the sulfuric acid, we might just take the sulfur from the oil processing. That will do. I think that might be the play. Alright, 20 aluminum ingots. Oh, great, your magic progression. We dig into magic. If you unlock basic thaumaturgy, try to find the silver wood, great wood. Boy, Thaumcraft. We can actually do magic. I'll take the blue, looks nice. And then aluminum tanks, 96 buckets. And you get pretty much 2 for the price of 1. I mean, I don't mind. Can we bend this? LV, we can. Alright. This is gonna get made into just ingots at this point. Maybe. Yeah, I like how we haven't touched most of this tab. Just ignored it. But honestly, I might just try to rush for the MV electrolyzer, just so we can electrolyze literally everything in existence. And then maybe store all the outputs. When can we make the super tank? MV. Yeah, because this thing can hold 4,000 buckets in a single block, and we can move it without needing a dolly. So, needs plastic as well. Enough red alley plates. Midnight, electrolyze it with water. That might be something we do. Just overnight. Electrolyze a bunch of water. Pray 32 of polynids from loot bags. We could gamble for them in the MV. But what do we need to unlock MV? Good circuits. That's what. Eventually, once we get to the middle of here. Alright, so gallium. Made the 2 of these. I'll get the loot bag, of course. What is this? Thermal centrifuge. Different byproducts. Getting a bit of gallium out of crushed zinc. Yep. Definitely gonna need that. Gallium ore. Oh, it just gives you it? Breed zinc bees and react to gallium cones with hydrochloric acid. Oh lord. It even suggests doing these to get to gallium. IC2 crops, Galvania. Yeah, it just gives you the ore. Can I find this anywhere? Niobium vein. Ah. I mean, it is how generous of them, right? That you get 4 gallium, essentially. So what's the best way to process this? You'd crush it, then wash it, then thermal it, and then crush it again. Actually, thermal it, yeah. At least if we wash it. So... in there. It will be missed. Right. Done. So now we can just put that back in. I don't know if he uses more cryolite or alumina. Or alumina. The cryolite's gonna outlive it. Alright, either way. Diodes. Of course this one's just a forge hammer it. A forge hammer. Yeah, we kind of recycled our forge hammer, didn't we? Alright, what's the LV one? That's the piston. Bad. Although it does take an anvil. Missing 5 blocks of iron. Alright. And we might be able to compress it. Just have the steam compressor in there. Okay, yeah, it does work. That's good. Alright. All this for a forge hammer. Alright, and then we take this and then we macerate it. Okay. Alright, do a little cutting in line. I guess we can get the gallium crushed right away too. 3 seconds for that. Actually, if one. I was gonna gamble for it. Did not pay out. No, well, is what it is. Yeah, you can go wash it the good way. Water. Ow. Oh, he didn't get it. Takes 40 seconds too. Oh well. Either way, once we get that crushed, we can do this polyethylene. We'll do molten glass. We'll have to do molten glass until we get a good source of polyethylene. Oh, that is tragic. Oh yeah, also have these, so we need to upgrade our little setup. Odds. Oh yeah. I kind of think this looked a little bit dark. There you go. A little bit brighter. Enough. Have fine copper wire. A little bit of it. For this, we're gonna need better molten glass, or Yeah, that's gonna be a lot better. So we have 12. We can make... Need some sand. Connect that. Right click it. 24 sand. Very doable. Never mind. Yeah. Sand is MV. Ah, you're killing me. Damn. Well, I guess quartzite. Quartzite it is then. 48 of it. Or we had some of it. Have the actual thingy here. Could just smash it. Probably will. Oh, that is abysmally slow, but whatever. It's better than... We can't make MV yet. Also, why is all this normal glass? Wasn't it clear glass? What happened to my glass? It was clear. Uh-oh. That is very weird. Can I at least fix it like this? Kind of. Huh. That's a bit worrying. That this turned into glass. But okay. The server did not restart, right? No, it's not a new texture pack, it just straight up turned into the vanilla glass for whatever reason. Let me... No? Yeah, that's a little odd. We're impressed to make glass. No, it's... Sure, make glass a certain way, but the problem is this was clear glass, like a stream or two ago, and it just randomly turned into the vanilla glass. I don't know how that happened. Actually, let me check. Video. Yeah, let's do yesterday. Very beginning of stream. Yeah, like, huh? It's like I logged in to change it. Hold on. Yeah, like, look, it's just normal glass. Am I not looking at a UI? Yeah, see? Normal glass. Or it's like the clear glass in the back. You can see the border too. Huh. Well, that's a bug. Yeah, it has to be, right? Very strange. Yeah, I don't want to fix it. You update? I did not update. I think I'll update like Friday or so. I'll try to update it to... No, actually, no. Thursday. Because I think Thursday, I'm gonna have... I have to take a day off. But the door didn't change? No, it did. That one just never had glass to begin with. There's nothing here. Yeah, I wonder what happens if I would restart the server. Other door? No, this one's also changed. This is weird. Hey, so if I wanted to, like, change it. Clear glass. I can't even chisel this one. Yeah, like it should be this one. I won't bird into it anymore, I guess. Put it that way. Right, another loot bag. Wait, let me search in the GPNH Discord if somebody else had this. Yeah, I guess only I got this bug. Weird. Why wouldn't this have this stupid edge in the middle? Tragic. I've got to like redo it all. What's the recipe for the Stargate, by the way? It's worse now, right? Just to like, I guess the base. It's a little bad. And mining drone, eternity. It's kind of bad. A little bit. Like tesseracts, you can EBFs. It's best not to think about it, you know, before the dread kicks in. We're just gonna humble ourselves by making these funny little machines that, you know, make oil before we try to like kill God or something. So, it is what it is. How's this glass going? I think this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is set to 4. Oop, boom. Stargate next week? Yeah, done by New Year's. As we always say. Once 8 of them. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. Eventually. Slowly but surely. Eventually this building is going to be just but a tiny little building compared to everything. This is even a big building later on. Spider, get out of here. Yeah, man, this ages. It's like, do I even bother fixing my windows, or do I just get like a silk touch, like something? Or I just make a bunch of glass at this rate. Maybe I just need to... Okay, maybe... That real quick. Bubble glass? No. Do the stone frame one. Oh yeah, I'm gonna bleed. Yeah, there's still some of that in it, so I don't just walk into it, I guess. How weird. Turned into vanilla glass. I'm gonna cry if it happens again. I'm wasting glass right now. And yeah, we'll just change the glass here for now. Alright, that's good. Steel. Cycling steel is great. Love it. Back into the lathe. Should be 8. Alright. Another loot bag. Although... No, loot bag. Will not be tempted by the polyethylene. The wrong one. Stone frame. Hold on. There you go. I'm gonna stream the weekend, of course, of course. Weekend I'll be streaming, but I think Thursday I need to take the day off because I gotta get my beautiful haircut. But then I'm gonna update the server to 2.8.1. So it'll be worth it. Is there a way to keep some glass in the chisel and then chisel in the world? So you can chisel the glass, but it uses a lot of durability, and it's kind of rough. But yeah, we can hold 1,280 stacks, or 63... No, it would be 63. A lot more than this, wouldn't it? Because the limit was 32. Then it's... math. Brain rotted to do math. Yeah, 128. And then that times 4 again. So 512 stacks. Times 64 is... Math went wrong somewhere. Oh well. The Greg rod is kicking in, Your Honor. Oh yeah. We should have more aluminum. And we should also have more alumina. All this clay dust. Hope there is a bit more. Too much though. Does it not input it automatically? Okay. Yeah, in Pathfinder, if you close the UI with the preferred glass selected, you can then chisel in one click. Might be... Oh, like the actual... I know what you're saying. Do that. Ah, you're correct. actually peak. Giga Brain? Yeah, Giga Chatter, dude. Holy, I wouldn't even think to do this. Yeah, it just saved me having to replace all of this. Thank God. Alright. Thank you very much, actually. Holy. But yeah, pretty much put the glass that you want to chisel into in your chisel, and then you just hit the glass, and then boom, done. Chiseled. It's actually a pretty good system. Alright, cable diode. Why would I ever make this? The diode to prevent burning up cables, pulling off a main line, or thermal server. Okay. You know, this would be useful whenever we make a superconductor main line and we have to pull off of it only a certain amount. Sense. Alright. We need good circuit boards. Oh, okay. I don't know. We're good. We're good. We can use gold wire. Worried there. Does it consume the glass? Nope. Sorry for the ants. The Apple made the spacebar smaller on iPad. You're good. You're good. Yeah, it does not consume the glass. It only changes it. So you only need like one glass in here, and then like if I want to make it vanilla again, do that, and it's still in here. I'm gonna change it back. Yeah, pretty peak. Very useful. This one we'll keep. We'll probably use it for like recipes. All right. Yeah, I don't have the persulfate and all that fancy stuff just yet. Ooh, we need to make these. I mean, we do have the glue for it. We just need the wood pulp. Oh, my gambling playlist. So, let me grab a few wood. Place it. Look at this, it's almost done. Almost. One of these graphite we're gonna need. I know that. Carbon? Ooh, I'd love to have the carbon. Takes a while. Hopefully this doesn't suck too much steam out of the oven, but it shouldn't. Nice or quick. Alright, give me like another stack. It's just funny seeing like sorry at the ats. Oh man. You'd think with an iPad they'd have a larger keyboard since it's an iPad, but why to judge Apple? It's an iPad Pro. It's a big screen. Yeah, I mean, I'm not the UI designer for Twitch for like Apple, but surely they can make the keyboard like a bit larger. Although no, if you want to like not block anything, yeah, it's a bit unlucky. Alright, let's make these boards really quick. I say really quick as if this isn't going to take two minutes. This is making 8 of them. well, that's gonna be making. What else do we need? I guess we should make this for the circuit assembler, which is gonna be so delicious. So we are missing brass rods. Don't have any, and just quartz. So brass should be have. We don't have any brass. Nope. Zinc and 3 copper. Yeah, all of this is going to be made of brass. Why not? More glass here, actually. Yeah, it's 3:28 a.m. You're gonna watch a movie and then go to sleep. Monster Energy, dude. I need one of those fridges that are small enough for a single monster can at work. Just put it on my desk. Be actually pretty peak. Yep. All right, here's a good song. Alright, we need rods. Cut in front of the line there. The monster, dude. Monsters are great, but I am trying to cut down on them. I only had one monster today, can you believe it? And I almost fell asleep behind the wheel on the highway. Christ. I don't think I should cut into my monster that quickly, so I'll cut it down to 2 a day. Down from 3. But I definitely need one on the drive home, because holy moly. Yeah, Monster Red Bull is what you drink for energy? Yeah, I'm not too big of a fan of Red Bull. I don't know why. Maybe I just need to give a different flavor a try. I don't think I like the original. You drink 1 plus a day, kind of cut them out recently. Yeah, it slowly adds up. They're like $2.50 a can, but I just need them to stay asleep. Is an issue, or not asleep, awake. Imagine. I need a monster to go to bed. Can't get into Red Bull. The original takes rough on me. It's because of the vodka Red Bulls. The taste too. I can't drink like rum because of that. Drank too much of it once and I was like, nope, never again. Brain implosion energy. Ah yes, 10,000 grams of caffeine. Located inside of this can. But yeah. Catchy little song. Oh, you're with Southern Comfort, your stomach churns if you smell it, yeah. Yeah, the 553 milliliter monster cans. Yeah, those big monster cans actually have like a screw on top. Maybe that's what I do. One monster a day, but it's just one of those. God. Boom. One of those. Flame. Yeah, we are really gathering up a lot of loot bags. 42 of these suckers. Doesn't seem like we did so many quests, but I guess like 42 already. Not to mention the Steam ones that we upgraded, but still. 42 of them. Beer and wine. Boy. Yeah, you kick the caffeine habit over weekend cold turkey, do the same, it'll suck, but your body will thank you later. Yeah, I mean, I think I can't, like, immediately cut it out. Right, not to mention driving on I-95 for, like, an hour one way to work is just, like, terrible. But yeah. I definitely will cut it out. Eventually. Right. We're gonna need a lot of gold. I-95, Florida or Georgia? Worse, Philly. Where there's just endless construction and only like it goes from like 4 lanes down to 3, then to 4, 5, down to 3 again. It's like pain. I-85 Maryland looking sucks. Help you. Yeah, or not I-95. Yeah. And my friend drove through there and he just hates it. Like that area in like DC, abysmal. I'm gonna rip for SEPTA. I'd rather drive in my own car than go like, you know, drive in a bus or train. But that's just me. Alright, good circuits. Holy moly, this needs 3. Okay, how many do we need for this? We need 2. Okay, we need 6 circuits, and then it's gonna make us make the circuit assembler. Oh, this recipe sucks. Missing, oh, just 6 copper. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna get our circuit assembler. That's done. Flame. Beer and wine. Definitely gonna need it. Basic circuit assembler. Cheaper circuits. This is gonna be amazing. Alright, emitter. Already have it. 2 conveyor belts, a robot arm, 2 MV, an LV machine hatch, 2 tin cables. Holy, quite the recipe. Missing only 4 plates rubber. Look at this. We're like practically prepared for all this. Right. There. Boom. Done. Cheap circuits are now ours. Easy. It really is that easy. Just make it. That means the MV tab is open. Man, it still gives us an LV loop bag. That's a scam. Already in... Wait, this is an LV circuit assembler. So... This is gonna get, like, the front row attention. There it is. This can go in the back. Whatever. Bless. So now, we can make these. All it needs, red alloy, a resistor, vacuum tube, and circuit boards. It does not need the steel casing anymore, which is pretty good. It cuts out on that. And all you need is just some soldering alloy, which, easy peasy. All we need to do is get a bunch of it and melt it. Which is super quick. We already made stacks of it. And this is still making... Oh, it just finished it. No, it did not. We're making more. You're just doing tin instead of the soldering alloy? so much like cooler, I guess. I don't know. Like it only goes into one machine, but yeah, I guess. All right. Well, we need a stack of aluminum. I can go into that, and I think we might need aluminum rods if I'm not mistaken. I might hold on off on that. We could just go straight into the extruder. But yeah, essentially, MV machine hull, copper cables. Oh, we need copper cables. Means we need to actually cover these, don't we? In molten rubber. Alright, I guess we'll make every cable that way now. We'll just cover it in rubber. That is not enough for... Yep. Alright, we'll just keep it like that. Alright, so... Oh, but don't we have the chemical reactor? We can just do the molten rubber, the actual chemical reactor, yeah. Sulfur. Bit of rubber. Those are battery buffer. Average output, 3 amps. Fine. We're barely using 4 amps. Alright, so all of our gold is now gone. Very tragic. There is still a little bit, but it has been eaten to make these good circuit boards. Will be missed. Yeah, where's the hours of painfully, tediously microcrafting, yeah. Actually, Twitch iPad app, they have made the spacebar 4 keys long and added the at to the right, so you touch the at and the hashtag keys often. Tragic. Got that. Put this down here. Oh, it's 2 different things. We do need a molten glass here. Grab these diodes, or should make. Or these fluid cells. I should just make the super tank. God, are they expensive. Actually, you know what? Let me make the cables real quick. I even have a spare glue thing. Do not. It's just like, I can't really empty it that way, can I? Could do just this and then break it and then, oh, it's empty. Really tragic. Alright. I want 24, put that in there. And just a whole bunch of cables. Yeah, super tanks might be worth bulk crafting. We will, whenever we like mass produce a bunch of MV circuits. Should be a lot easier now. Right, because I have the circuit assembly. Not really. No. This one. Yeah, diode, LV, and that. Some soldering alloy. It's pretty cheap. Apart from getting the diodes, but a whole nother story. Alright, so we have that. Another one. Be able to make that. Alright, MV machine hall. Oh. Peak. Absolute peak. I didn't think it'd play it right there, but hey. MV. There it is. Man. And yeah, electrolyzing all the things. Okay, this bad boy is gonna be working overtime. Yeah. Now, we aren't immediately in MV, right? It'd be great if we were, but nowhere close to that. We may at least make the MV electrolyzer just to process everything overnight. Which I don't think it even will, because there's just so much junk. But, since we're in MV almost, that means we can gamble better. Or at least a little bit. So, right there, Dune TM, with the printing press. Flexi steel, aluminum, thaumium, but that needs a little bit of magic. But yeah, I think we'll be pretty much just focusing on the LV tab and getting a bunch of oil and whatnot. So yeah, I think, yeah, very important for your MV progression. Honestly, this thing will carry just because it can do, like, the 12,000 crushed dust that we have of this, right? So if you look at lazurite, right, and the electrolyzer recipe, whatever that is, yeah, right here. MV, we get aluminum, silicon, calcium, which I don't really care about for now, and sodium. It's going to be good for sodium hydroxide if we mix that with water. We get this, which we can then electrolyze, or I think there's an extra step for like sodium persulfate or whatever for circuit boards. So that's going to be very big. We should probably craft that right away before we have to end. So at least set up the electrolyzer, because it'll probably be the only machine running. I don't think we have anything else. And I think I might just, like, jerry-rig a bunch of chests to it so it processes everything. Now, as for the... all that... Are there a lot of byproducts in this? Is there, like, any fluid? There's no fluid. But we won't have to worry about that. It should process all of that. And if I really wanted to, I could just take the aluminum that it might make and shove it straight into the EBF at circuit 1. It will waste steam, or it'll take long, but an ingot every 75 seconds. Pretty peak. So let me get that started actually. We're gonna need a transformer. I don't know where that is. No. Medium voltage transformer. Probably this one. Yeah, voltage in would be LV, out would be MV. Yeah, we just have to flip it. Cancel coils though? Oh, was it cancel? Cancel. Tragic. Well, kind of tragic. How about this? That just centrifuges into a bunch of stuff. Oh, we could do kyanite. something at least. This actually washes into... no. Yeah, we start talking shoving in and out of things, your teenage gets really steamy. True, with all the steam power we're using. Real. Cook a little bit more. Alright, so maybe that plan isn't the best. Oh, hi there. Definitely just electrolyze this into arsenic. Or like this into a bunch of other stuff. See what other stuff gives Lumina. Red garnet. Yeah, clay dust would be good, but we kind of need to process some of the stuff here. That gives chlorine, but... garnet, maybe? I just have to get centrifuge anyways. Yeah, maybe I just need to go get a bunch of clay and just put it in. There. It's just finished, so molten glass, boom. I think set it to 4. Guess a bunch of cables. I still need to make a bunch of LV machines anyway, so it as well. Oh, cables, sure. Let's make all of it. Alright, so let's see. The circuit. Circuit assembler. That recipe. "36 vacuum tubes, sure. Always get straight aluminum when Tinker Smeltery, then EBF. True, actually. If I put it in the... right, I think I've put it in the aluminum. Is correct. I would have to make a very scuffed... okay. Aluminium. British way. Yeah, if I smelt it into this and then pour it back out, I can then EBF it on one circuit on copper nickel to get 1 ingot. Yeah, compressed does it too. Compressed what? Oh, just compressing it. Oh, that'd be a lot better, yeah. Okay, so then we do process all 12,000 of that. My hopes up a little bit. Yeah, we need the good circuit boards actually. Which would make it with the copper that way. Don't have a lot. $18 should be more than enough. Yeah. It might actually be a good amount. That's actually the perfect amount we need. Here to check if you had Genshin open by mistake. They have good music, okay? Telling you. It is peak like Minecraft music. Oh, and I did make this red alley wire for a reason. Look at me. Look at that. Cheap LV circuits. Or cheaper. I don't have to use steel for them anymore. I can just make them. Big reason for the Steam multi-compressor. It's a good thing we have it. But yeah. I did kind of miss out on the... We don't really need a Steam Forge hammer up until we get, like, the orb setup running. Yeah, that's all good. It's just silver wire. I should probably get that going then. We only need 4 of it, so... Alright, probably give this own little barrel. And hopper if we have one. Use a single high-powered single block hammer to like early EV. Yeah, I don't think the Steam multi-block forge hammer is worth it. It's a really large build too, and it only does, you know, the forge hammer. 4-block radius with the drawer controller is too low ammo. Can't even store all your ores. That is tragic. You could do it like by vein, or like buy a few veins. Maybe. Because every vein only has 3 or 4 other ores in it. Oh, yeah, out of resistors. Tragic. Alright, so take this, take that. Do this, I can minimize it. And then use. Actually save the recipe. Okay. That. Assembly. Boom. Well, actually. Nope. There you go. The correct recipe. Yeah, what's good? We are gaming. We are making circuits cheap. We have the circuit assembler. We're gonna make some MV circuits, perhaps. And all we need is that, a few circuits, diodes, which more, copper cable, wire. But yeah, I have a feeling we might need to go mining next time. Well, on copper, iron is non-existent, and yeah, tragic. Yeah, non-existent. But yeah, boom. Cheap MV circuits now, right away. We made 2 by hand and never again. optimize it a little bit. Now we should only need 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. I'll take that copper cable actually. Alright, so 2 of these. We should be able to make our MV electrolyzer. We're just missing glass and the 4 wire I made. Made 8. Right. Advanced electrolyzer. Flame. Our first MV loop bag. You know, I really wish that we get polyethylene, because it would save us a lot. But it is our first MV loop bag, so we have to gamble it. Oh, no, it's trash. It's trash. Oh, tragic. It's Jover. It will be missed. Yeah. Alright, I guess I'm played this a little bit too. Yeah, I saw the book printer and I was like, it's right there, you know, it's right there. But soon TM. And then I'm gonna go step by step for that video of how to just automate it, because it was really like a really good video. That's surprisingly unlisted for like how good it is. All right, silicon dioxide, get that. Not that way, just extra. There's gonna be a wallet. Be real estate. Another loot bag? Yeah. I think maybe tomorrow, when stuff is electrolyzing and like processing into aluminum, we could just do Thaumcraft. I think that might be the plan. But now we need to make... what are those generators? There it is. Make this. Yeah, if we do it the other way around. Off mallet to invert, yeah. Oh, but real quick, we need to crush this again, don't we? That is an issue. I don't think we care about getting extra lapis dust. Yeah, it's a little full. No steam hammer. I have this one. Damn, you are right. We did make one for the gallium arsenide stuff. Need a barrel. A gold one. Can we? Can. Another one. Oh, this won't even be fast enough, will it? Maybe make a conveyor belt. Some rubber. Well, here's a predicament, I guess. Have that. Have any sulfur? A little bit. Alright. Better cook a little bit. Might need to actually go get sulfur, because like, we used all of the ones that we got. Alright, good enough. Alright, then we need going. Yo, Dev Random, hello. Welcome back. 7 months. Holy. Man, gaming. Just in time for this MV despair. Hopper. I think 3. I guess for the table. Good. Okay, now it doesn't result in 10. Okay, this might not be liking my inventory right now. Huh. We made 10. Why is it making 10? Oh Christ, alright. Yeah, it might be a bit buggy sometimes. We just made 10 of these conveyors. Whoops. Oh, surely it's... They can't pull from that, can it? Or Genshin. Hmm. Where is all the item pipes? And then I need my... Do that. We're gonna import. Okay. Import. Still no. There you go. Very scuffed, but it'll take it. Yeah, I already had 9 I crafted equaling 10 in a compartment. Yeah. But like usually it puts in my inventory, so I guess I missed that part. I just put it back into the inventory. Or maybe already had some, who knows. Either way, I'm sure we'll maybe use them. Maybe. Alright, either way. We need... that weird funky transformer. Okay, so if I do it like that, step down, oh, we want it to like step up. I think I need to use a soft mallet. Yeah, all inputs and then output. Now hopefully when I take this and then put it back down, we need to process all of this lapis for. Closing in on an LV and wondering if you should get ahead of this as well. So lapis, this is lazurite, right? This, when you crush it, makes lazurite dust, and then when you electrolyze it at MV, you get 6 aluminum, silicon, calcium, and sodium. So, pretty good. But we're trying to process all of this. We're just trying. I don't know if we'll get through all of this today. But like, you see like all this ore here, and like I also have... I need to get through it. I could make a bunch more circuit boards. Yeah, set it to 1, put a bunch of glue in. Yeah, we'll definitely make quite a few. A little bit in here. It's making more lube. Where'd the glue go? There it is. Probably make a pump real quick. Do I have one? No, don't have one. A tin rod, of course. How's this cable? 6 amps? That's fine. Although the steam might be suffering a little bit. It'll buff out. Let's see. EBF. Oh, this trash here. Diatome. Good. I think we could centrifuge it. That's an extruder. Okay, since the EBF isn't running, I think we might have to do this if we want everything to keep running. Should assist this a bit better. There you go. It is like barely even. I think we might need better inputs. We definitely need tragically. Superman with this thing. Doesn't even render properly. Right. Good enough on that. And we just put everything in here. Yeah, for the tools you didn't like the new sounds at first, but after a while you got used to them, and now you like them. Yeah, I think they backported those from the modern Greg Tech. I say backported, it's just changing an audio file, but yeah. Yeah, they don't auto output fast enough. Yeah, we'll have to look into making an aluminum one. Although we'll be going away from steam power anyways. Enough. Plates here. Alright, do we care about washing this? No. Actually, instead of this, we should probably just... There you go. Easy. Another chest, just stacked. Let's see. Earth is useful. Kind of. a washer. Might as well. God, this isn't even inputting fast enough. But we have a solution, because we overmade a bunch of LV, call it, conveyor modules. So one stack every 20 seconds. I think it's faster. Because that can do 80 at a time. Fine. Yeah, just done immediately. Might need to do this a bit scuffed. Another barrel. Boom. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that'll get done. Funny enough. What? I don't think we can stack this any higher. It would be funny, but God. Unless we put like another useless dust. It's not useless. Why would it be useless if we can make a bunch of aluminum with it? Oh, we're gonna be doing Thaumcraft stuff, and it makes silicon, but mainly aluminum. I just want to get rid of it, and it makes no fluid, which may or may not be useful or useless. But yeah, either way. Yeah, useless at LV. We have an MV electrolyzer. Just gotta set it up a little bit. And by set it up, I mean probably just give it its own temporary area before we get off. Because it is already like 10:23. Tragique. Maybe not. Okay, not there. Maybe in the corner here. I am like worried that it would blow up. So we want to step up. And go cable back. Good. Alright, so this is the output now. Input 4 amps. Be a little thirsty, not gonna lie. But backup start. Surely, we don't need to do a backup, but you know, just in case. But I'm skeptical or anything. Okay. Yeah, should be good. And if we haphazardly put this on. Okay. So now this should, yeah, there you go. It's gonna very, very slowly go through this and just make aluminum. Now we'll put some strain on this, but it's holding up. Because we have both of these boilers just pushing into this now. All right, I guess let me automate it. By that I mean just putting a few barrels. Have iron chests doing. We can't make the gold ones. I have this high pressure that we need to replace, which I'll probably do tomorrow. Let's see, since it makes 4 things, I could just make a drawer. I can type. Should have E on me. And could maybe steal an upgrade from here. I'm sure I won't mind. Insufficient power consumption. Using one. Oh, is it because? No. Need to move it right there. All right, thank you, Song. Okay. Slightly tragic, but manageable. Oh, silicon dust. Step up, this will be the output. Under here. There. Like right next to the source, surely doesn't lose power. Okay. Sodium, aluminum, up left, peak. And silicon right there. Lock all of that. Upgrade. Yeah, upgrade. Wrapped up a little Elden Ring section, and what music do I hear? Now it is an Elden Ring, but did they reuse it in Elden Ring? They might have actually. But it's Firelink Shrine. Might have. Definitely don't need wood being up here. Okay, keep it there. Need to push the auto out. Oh, did I not? Oops. There you go. Yeah, already 18 aluminum. It's just that. And I guess I can, since it is slow, I can use a conveyor. I might be coping because we made too many of these, but it is what it is. So where's your oil setup? In the far future, it'll be set up. Trust me, it will be set up. But we're gonna... Christ. Get that out of there. Get away from the machine before they... Why are mobs like that? Okay, we're good. It wasn't a machine. It was a stupid mob somewhere. Okay, because the electrolyzer is still fine, so it's not me. Oh my god. Own fault for even playing with Inferno mobs. You can disable it in EV for the role, I think. So once we get to EV, we'll disable mobs. But yeah, for now we're kind of trying to start the backup. Christ. There you go. Christ, I love getting struck by lightning in my own home. I have a feeling it might happen again. Because if that fire spread and it hit a machine, it was just over. Everything would have blown up. Like, it would have been terrible. Let me just stay like far away. Please import. Get that clip for a waffle tomorrow. Yeah, I'm just standing in the middle of my base and get struck by lightning. Like, oh god, I don't even know if the mob is gone, so I'm like paranoid. Like, standing away from my machines in case I get struck by lightning again. Okay. That looks to be fine. I think I'm gonna steal one more from here though. Yeah, chat, it is already 10:30, so I'm gonna put this charcoal in. I think everything should be fine. We should get plenty of aluminum when we get back. Hopefully. But yeah, we will have to definitely restart it because this is still processing, you know, 8,000 of that. So mining for the machines before bed? Nah, the machines are thirsty enough. We're like running 6 amps already. on like various stuff. We're making a bunch of plates from like the glue. We have plenty of work for this sorted. I think some of this is getting lathed, yeah. Even throw a bit more. So yeah, we'll want a few plates, a few more rods, probably more plates than rods. Yeah, good enough. Yeah, like this small aluminum. This, that. And then we can just put it into here. Alright, I'll still wash it. And put your upgrade that I stole? True. Okay, it should hold, what, 90? Yeah. 128 stacks. I don't think it'll get to that, but it'll get through quite a few. You made your first coke oven? The first of many, I'll say. But yeah, that first piece of charcoal, you make your first torch. Yeah, hell yeah. Alright, definitely gonna have to clean up our inventory tomorrow. But yeah, with this aluminum, I can legit just go over here. That out. Put this in. Should be gone. Pretty much, once we make this raw aluminum, we can just throw it in the EBF and boom, done. Yeah. Alright. Think we're good. I think. Hopefully we won't get struck by lightning. And yeah. Hopefully tomorrow we can... Oh, no, we're gonna probably do Thaumcraft while stuff is processing in the background. It'll be more of a chill stream. Alright. Image loot bag. V2 MV bag. Might gamble for that. Alright. So, before I get off, one last gamba. I pray. Now, this is kind of a waste, but never mind. We love gambling. We love gambling. And look how many flat lamps we got. Holy moly. Yeah, we love gambling. 32 bars. Dude, I am gonna immediately, like, extract this and then just make it, or use it to make, diodes. Holy moly. Yeah, you already know. Multi-polyethylene, 4 at a time. I am taking that. Thing is gonna get demolished. So, that is tantalum to make. Oh, freezer. Tantal. Okay, can't make that yet. But yeah, we love Trimmer Luck. Have you seen the first MV bag we opened? We got a glow seed and a dark wood sapling. But Gregorius has redeemed us. We know copper for 6 at a time. True. I did forget that we should probably do annealed copper. It's just an extra step. Yeah. Fine annealed copper. What? Yeah. Fine annealed copper. Let me favorite that recipe so I know. But yeah, we love gambling. We absolutely love gambling. Alright, either way, chat, I think everything should be fine. Stuff should be processing while we're not here. And yeah, 10:40, I'm gonna go to bed. It is kinda late. Thank God my base did not get, you know, did not become a crater after it got struck by lightning because of that infernal mob. Jesus, that gave me like a heart attack. As soon as I saw the fire just spread right next to the cables, I was like, oh no. But yeah. Either way, chat, thanks for being here. You did witness at least me getting the EBF and at least the MV electrolyzer and the circuit assembler. So that is pretty peak. But yeah, night chat. I should be live tomorrow, Wednesday, yeah, and then Thursday I'll be off updating the server and doing stuff. But yeah. A raid, I wonder. Panda looking guy. A panda. I'm brain rotted, Your Honor. Have mercy. But yeah, I'm gonna throw you over at Orange. God forbid he's restarting GTNH with more add-ons. But yeah. Godspeed, y'all. Love y'all. Good night before I keep yapping, and I'll see y'all hopefully sometime tomorrow, same time-ish. Maybe. Alright, adios. Good night.